Summer 2026, ABBA's album Arrival will celebrate 50 years. For the very first time on this channel, we will dive into one of ABBA's classic albums for an entire series, 10 songs, 10 episodes. This video is the opening for our 10-part series, and we open with the opening song, When I Kissed the Teacher. ABBA's historian Carl Magnus Palm wrote, When I Kissed the Teacher was to kick off the upcoming album magnificently. He calls the song a highlight on this upcoming album, quote, with all the cheer that ABBA could muster, including a glorious sounding acoustic guitar intro that made it a to die for album opener. ABBA started to record When I Kissed the Teacher on the 14th of June 1976 at Metronome Studio. The sessions were lengthy and complex, with many takes and versions unfolding. The song has Benny Andersson on keyboards, Janne Schaffer and Björn Ulvaeus on guitar, Rutger Gunnarsson on bass, Ola Brankert on drums, and Malando Gassama on percussion. Benny is very proud of the song. He said, I think this is one of our very best recordings. The song has two different tempos, according to Benny, the full tempo and the half tempo that the acoustic guitars play. He remembers that they worked a lot on the song and that it took a long time for ABBA to piece it all together, especially to figure out how to make all the different parts interact and make it work as the beautiful flow that this song has today. Personally, I think once this song starts, it just keeps going on with so much joy and enthusiasm, and it never leaves you until the song ends with this beautiful, repetitive choral fade out. Besides this complex backing track, the tempo and guitar arrangements, more work went into the theme of the song, the lyrics and the vocal arrangements, which led to the many early iterations of the song. The lengthy work on When I Kissed the Teacher was especially devoted to the elaboration of those intricate backing vocals. The song features Agnetha and Frida on joint lead vocals with a solo passage by Agnetha. This beautiful choral arrangement of When I Kissed the Teacher is one of the highlights of the song, and really, in my opinion, a highlight from the entire album Arrival. Apparently, the recording took so long that the song that we know today left many versions in the archives that were recorded before ABBA reached the final result. They started work on the song in June, continued to work on it throughout June and July, and created the final mix in September 1976. The question is, which of these early takes survive in the archives? The working title for the song was Rio de Janeiro. At the time, ABBA's manager Stig Andersson talked about this lengthy recording session. He said, that song was called Rio de Janeiro for a long time. We struggled for a long time with different ideas. It's the song on the album that caused us most work in terms of lyrics and title. Björn said that they tried 3 different versions before they found the right approach. Apparently, none of the early versions exist in the archives. The earlier vocals were presumably all erased. But other early versions were created. Most of them survived in the archives. An alternate mix was used for ABBA's special video of the song for the Swedish TV special ABBA Dabba Doo. The original soundtrack for this video features an early mix of When I Kissed the Teacher, which has less echo on Frida and Agnetha's vocals and less echo on other passages. This mix from the TV special was originally created in stereo, but it is also not available in the Polar Music archives. The broadcast version only featured this alternate mix in mono, and this early mix in mono was released in 2006 on the Arrival Deluxe Edition as part of that TV special on DVD. Another special version is available in the archives, an instrumental mix of the song, which features all the backing vocals and no lead singing, no fade out. According to Carl Magnus Palm, this mix reveals all the amazing work of one of ABBA's greatest strengths, their vocal complexities. This instrumental mix was never released. Another unreleased early mix comes closer to the final version, but has additional synthesizer notes during the ending of the song and much more echo on the backing choirs. When I Kissed the Teacher became the opening song for ABBA's fourth album, Arrival. The song is one of ABBA's most celebrated deep cuts and hidden treasures. It was only ever released as part of two different single releases in 1977 in Brazil and Japan, with 4 songs on each single. Apart from that, the song was never included on any of ABBA's single releases, which makes it even more fascinating that ABBA themselves presented the song several times on television to promote their new album, Arrival. ABBA performed When I Kissed the Teacher 4 times on TV. I mentioned the exclusive video that ABBA filmed for the Swedish TV special ABBA Dabba Doo. The video was filmed at a school in Stockholm. A young fan was lucky to meet ABBA during the making of this video. The actor is Magnus Härenstam, who played the teacher that was kissed by Agneta Fältskog. Apart from ABBA the movie, this is only one of 2 videos where ABBA stars together with an actor. The other one is Jonas Bergström in the music video for ABBA's The Day Before You Came, playing Agneta's lover. When I Kissed the Teacher is one of the very few times that ABBA filmed an exclusive video that was not part of their official music video discography. The other songs are My Love My Life and Tiger from that same TV special. All 3 of these exclusive special music videos for that TV special, including My Love My Life and Tiger, were released on that DVD on the Arrival Deluxe Edition as part of the TV special, and those 3 individual music videos are being released this year on ABBA's official YouTube channel for the 50th anniversary of Arrival. In 1993, When I Kissed the Teacher was one of the deep cuts included on ABBA's compilation album More ABBA Gold, More ABBA Hits, the follow-up to ABBA Gold. The video for When I Kissed the Teacher was released as part of the 1993 VHS More ABBA Gold, More ABBA Hits. It was also added as a bonus track on the 2002 DVD release The Definitive Collection, amongst all of ABBA's official music videos. In October 1976, ABBA performed When I Kissed the Teacher on the TV special ABBA in Poland to promote the new album Arrival. They performed most of the songs from the album on the show, even for the one and only time parts of ABBA's instrumental and choral title song Arrival for the opening of the special. This show was broadcast in November 1976. 1 week later, ABBA was in the Netherlands for a live broadcast of the show Een van de Acht, where they performed 3 songs from the album to playback: Why Did It Have to Be Me, When I Kissed the Teacher, and Money, Money, Money. This performance for When I Kissed the Teacher was unseen since 1976 and was only released again in 2019 on the official YouTube channel from the Dutch TV archives. The same fate for the performance for Why Did It Have to Be Me, which finally surfaced in 2021. A final TV performance of When I Kissed the Teacher was made in France, together with ABBA's then current single Money, Money, Money. In 1977, ABBA performed the song as part of their first international concert tour in Europe and Australia. They professionally recorded and filmed the live version of When I Kissed the Teacher, but only 2 minutes ended up in ABBA the movie. This performance was recorded in Adelaide, and this is one of my personal highlights from the film, and unfortunately much too brief. The complete mix of this live recording exists in the archives in full length, but was never released. In 2018, When I Kissed the Teacher was not only picked and recorded for Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, but it also became the opening song for the film and soundtrack album. In the scene of the film, Björn himself has a cameo appearance as one of the teachers, looking very serious, but this time Agneta is nowhere close to kiss that teacher. The version of the song was recorded and produced by Benny Andersson, who was responsible for both film soundtracks. The soundtrack for this second film was also released as a sing-along edition, which features instrumental versions of all songs, including When I Kissed the Teacher. I really wonder why, just why, we can't also have the original instrumental version from ABBA's recording, especially considering the fact that in 1976 a vintage instrumental mix was created back in the day and remains unreleased in the archives, as I mentioned. Or why not even an official, newly created a cappella mix of the song, highlighting the incredible vocal and harmony work from Frida and Agneta. I don't know why all of this is just not possible for Björn and Benny to do for fans for the album's 50th anniversary. But we will celebrate that 50th anniversary of ABBA's Arrival album on this channel. So this is the story of When I Kissed the Teacher, the long and winding recording history, the many takes lost or unreleased in the archives, and ABBA's fascinating video and TV performances. That's the tale of one of ABBA's most beloved deep cuts. What is your opinion and story with When I Kissed the Teacher? What do you think of the song and opening for ABBA's album Arrival? Let me know your thoughts and memories in the comments below. Next time we will dive into one of ABBA's most successful songs, Dancing Queen. I hope to see you again. Alright, until then, hey do!